Hello everyone, this is Sudhir. Welcome back to my class. In this class, we are going to learn a very important topic, that is how to prove root 2 is an irrational number. Not only root 2 is an irrational number, if you learn this one, how to prove root 2 is an irrational, then you can prove any number like root 3 is an irrational, root 5 is an irrational, like this, okay? Generally, so do you know what is the rational and what is irrational number? Rational number mean P by Q form numbers, right? So P by Q form number, that mean 2 is rational or irrational? Yes, it is rational because 2 we write as 2 by 1. Then root 2 is rational or irrational? Irrational, because root 2 value is 1.414, so on. It is non-terminating, non-repeating decimal. But some students can ask, why can't we write a root 2 as root 2 by 1? Now here we have P by Q form, but even though it is irrational number, why? Because root 2 is not a integer. Here P and Q, P by Q form numbers are rational, but P and Q are integers. That is a condition. It is integers. At the same time, Q is not equal to 0. Don't forget this point. P and Q are integers. At the same time, Q is not equal to 0, because if you take Q is equal to 0, a number divided by 0, that result is undefined. I repeat, a number like 5 or 2 is divided by 0. So 2 divided by 0, this result is undefined. But 0 divided by 2, this result is 0, but this result is undefined. So that here Q is not equal to 0. If you know this basic concept, then it's very easy to solve this problem, right? Now let us discuss our solution here. So don't forget, P by Q numbers are rational numbers. So here this model we are going to solve with method of contradiction. So what is the first has given there? In answer, given root 2 is irrational. Okay, just a root 2 is a number given. We need to prove it is irrational, right? That is RTP, means required to prove. Okay, so to prove root 2 is an irrational, but they have given in the question root 2. So what is root 2? We will prove it. Okay, so root 2 is given, and next we need to prove that root 2 is an irrational number. Next step, to prove this one, let us assume that root 2 is rational number, so it can be expressed in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are co-prime integers and Q is not equal to 0. That's what we have discussed. It is already co-prime integer and Q is not equal to 0. So co-prime integer mean, for suppose, if you take a number like 4 by 6, here 4 and 6 are integers, but they are not a co-prime integer. Co-prime integer mean this 4 and 6 having a common factor, that is 2. Okay, this 2 is a common factor. This 2 get cancelled, and we have then 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 have no common factor other than 1. Then here 2 and 3 are called co-prime numbers. Understood? Co-prime number mean it has no common factor. Those are co-prime number. So here P and Q are co-prime integer, mean it doesn't have a common factor. Got it? It's very important point. This is the main key point to solve this problem. What is that? P and Q are co-prime integer. Co-prime mean it has no common factor. Got it? Now next step, right? So here P and Q are co-prime numbers. Q is not equal to 0. That one already we have discussed. Now to prove this one, so we are going to take a method of contradiction or disprove method. What is method of contradiction or disprove method? First, we will take a number like root 2 is a rational number. We will do some model here, some steps we will follow here. So with that steps, we can prove that our assumption. What is our assumption here? Root 2 is rational is our assumption. So root 2 is not a rational, we will prove that. So if it is not a rational, then next option, irrational. Okay, so we are going to prove root 2 is not a rational number. If root 2 is not a rational, then it is irrational, correct? If a person is not a good, that means he is a bad. Understood? right? So same logic, if it is not a rational, that means it is irrational. Okay, so to prove this one, I am going to take root 2 is equal to, it is rational number already we have taken, so that we take now p by q form. Don't forget here q is not equal to 0. Okay, something a non-zero integer. Okay, so root 2 is equal to p by q form. Now what we do for this, we take root 2q, just cross multiplication I am taking, root 2q is equal to p. Now we take squaring on both sides, that means root 2q is equal to p. So squaring on both sides, if you take here, then what you get, root 2 square into q square equal to p square. So square and root get cancelled, we have 2q square here, that is equal to p square. Then q square equal to p square by 2, correct? So it should be divided here, so q square equal to p square by 2. What is the meaning of p square by 2 here? That means p square divides by 2. If p square divides by 2, that means p also divides by 2, correct? P also divides by 2. For example, p is a number like 4. Okay, let us assume p equal to 4. Then what is p square? That is 4 square, which is equal to 16. If 16 is divided by 2, okay, that means p square, just I am taking p square is divided by 2, correct? The answer will get 8. Similarly, this p also divide by 2, right? P is what? 4 by 2 equal to 2. So what does mean here? P square divides by 2 mean p also should divides by 2. Okay, so this is one of the point here I have taken. That means p is a multiple of 2. P divides by 2 mean p is the multiple of 2. Don't forget that point. Now what I am going to do, I am going to take here just first a line. Okay, now I am going to take let p equal to something a number like multiple of 2, right? Because p is a multiple of 2, so that multiple of 2 I am going to take like 2a something. Got it? Now if I substitute these 2 in the place of here p, then what can I find? Q square equal to 2a whole square by 2. This 2 square is 4a square by 2. 2 1 2 2's get cancelled. This is 2a square. Okay, 2a square. So q square equal to, we got 2a square. That means a square equal to q square by 2. That means it should be divided here. So what is q square by 2? That means q square divides by 2. That means q divides by 2. If q square is divides by 2 means q also divides by 2. So what is the meaning of q here? So what is q now? It is a multiple of 2. Here we proved p is a multiple of 2, right? P divides by 2 mean p is the multiple of 2. Now q divides 2 mean q is a multiple of 2. So finally p and q having a common factor, that is what? 2. But already you can observe here, already we have taken p and q are co-prime number. I said already what is the meaning of co-prime number? It doesn't have a common factor, right? But here what we proved? What we proved here? P divides by 2, q also divides by 2. That means p and q have a common factor is 2. So both p and q have a common factor 2. So we write that point here. Both p and q have 2 as common factor, as a common factor. So, but this contradict, we'll write that pointer, but this contradict the fact that A and B are, sorry, not A and B here, P and Q, right? We have taken P and Q. So P and Q are co-prime, right? Because first we have taken it is a co-prime. Co-prime mean have no common factor. How we got 2 as a common factor now? So that's the reason our assumption is, therefore our assumption is wrong or incorrect. Okay, and so because of it's wrong or it is incorrect, then what we conclude? Root 2 is an irrational. Okay, so very important model. I hope you understood very well how to prove root 2 is an irrational. So to understand some more, I am going to take one more example instead of root 2. First, suppose the question is asked here how to prove root 5 is an irrational. Root 5 is an irrational. So same steps you follow there, like given here, what they get? Root 5. Okay, then here you write again root 5 is an irrational number. So let us assume that root 5, same steps, root 5 is an irrational. If it is a rational number, so it can be expressed in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are the co-prime integers. Again, I am repeating, what is the meaning of co-prime integer? It doesn't have any common factor. Both numerator and denominator, that is P and Q, have no common factors. Okay, so here we get again root 2, right? That is root 5 is equal to P by Q. Here P and Q are co-prime numbers. So here we write, instead of root 2, root 5. Then just I will show one model how to prove this. So this is root 5 into Q. So here I am going to write that root 5 into Q is equal to P you get. Now take a squaring on both sides for them. Then what you get? Root 5 square Q square equal to P square. Root 5 square is 5. Q square is equal to P square. Then what you get? Q square equal to P square by 5. That means P divides P square divides by 5. Similarly, P divides by 5. Okay, and if you take now, because P divides 5 means let P equal to 5C, right? Because of it is a multiple of 5A. So because of P is the multiple of 5. So we write now here Q square equal to 5A whole square by 5. Then we write now Q square equal to 5 square is 25A square by 5. So 5 ones 5 5's get cancelled. So Q square equal to 5A square. Then we write here A square equal to Q square divided by again 5. That means we write now Q square divides by 5 and Q divides by 5. That means P and Q both have a common factor, that is 5. So that this step, both P and Q have 5 here. Okay, we write 5, don't forget. Instead of 2 you can write now 5 as a common factor. But this contradicts that fact that P and Q are co-prime. So our assumption is wrong and root 5 is an irrational. Similarly root 3, root 7. root 11, whatever it may be the question, the model is the same. Okay, so I hope you understood this model. So we'll meet in the next class with the another model. That is another model mean how to prove root 2 plus root 5 is an irrational, or root 3 plus root 5 is an irrational. Very interesting and very important. Okay, so this is Sudhir. Thanks for watching. See you soon.